Hello, and welcome to Behind the Band, the show where we get a closer look at your local musicians and performers. I'm your host, Isaac Plum, and today we dive into the music and life of Brad Hemphill. Brad Hemphill is an acoustic guitarist from Miami, Oklahoma, who has been playing guitar music ever since he was a kid. We'll talk about Brad in a moment, but let's kick off this show with his song, The Other Side.
You can search forever just to find something real. But did you stop and think about how the other guy feels? Oh, but they're all crazy on the other side, and they're all lazy on the other side. They're all crazy on the other side. You can live your life or you can hide in the pines. You can travel through cities or you can make up your mind. But they're all crazy on the other side, and they're much too lazy on the other side. Well, they're all crazy on the other side. Well, they're all crazy on the other side. They're all too lazy on the other side. They're all crazy on the other side.
We are back in the studio now with Brad Hemphill. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We just heard The Other Side. Tell us a little bit about the song and its meaning.
Well, it's really about division in people, and I think judgment between groups of people, really, which I think is needless. So that's the point. That's really the point.
So
of
your
the,
point is like, there's no point in judging people, basically?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good message.
Yeah.
That's a really good message. Like, don't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
None of that. I 100% agree with you. Now, you told me you're from Oklahoma. Would that place or your hometown, create any inspiration for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was born into music. Both my parents are music teachers. They always had bands, and actually, as I was growing up, I thought everyone was a musician because everybody that came in through the house was. They would have band practice, and I got to meet and witness awesome music played by wonderful musicians from the area, Miami, Joplin, Grove, all around growing up. So yeah.
That's honestly, it sounds really cool. Being in an area with musicians, all that. But it must be really loud too, right? Would it be loud in the house all the time?
Yeah, but that's part of the fun,
No, I mean, amen.
Yeah.
You told me you used to play lots of instruments when you were a kid because your parents were music teachers, like you just told me. Did you always like playing the acoustic guitar, or was there other instruments you'd like to play better or more?
Well, I started on drums, and then it wasn't until close to high school age that actually my mom was in charge of the music for an alternative mass at St. Mary's Colgan. She worked up there for a while, and so she handed me a bass. It was on a Sunday morning, and she said, "You're going to play bass." And I said, "Well, I don't know how to play bass." And she said, well, you'll figure it out. Come on. So I dove into that. But
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, it's like a bird, like like a mom bird when and teach them how to fly,
That's
they
right,
just
yeah.
throw them out.
That's
It's
exactly
kind of
what
like
it
that.
was.
Like, hey, I don't know, play. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yep.
So so I'm assuming that means they had big impact on you. Like those
Oh, yeah.
parents, except from music, they encourage you a lot.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's-
For sure.
That's really great to hear.
Yeah.
Our next song is When I Sing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me anything about that before we jump into it?
Sure. Well, the parents were both really involved in the Methodist Church in Baxter Springs, Kansas, and I grew up in the church. And Dad had started playing the pipe organ long before I was even born there, and it was just a wonderful instrument, pretty impressive. And there's not a whole lot of them around these days, especially, but it has fallen into a state of disrepair, and there was talk about replacing it with a synthesized keyboard, and I was completely against that idea. And so they put me on an organ committee, and they said, well, what are you going to do to help raise money to rebuild the pipe organ? And I said, well, I'll write an album. So that was one of the songs on the album, and ultimately they did get the pipe organ repaired, and so happy story.
Yeah, you made your music and kind of make a difference there.
Yeah.
That's really cool to hear.
Yeah.
So here is When I Sing by Brad Hemphill.
When I sing, sing to the heavens, I find the heavens are singing to me. So sing praise to the heavens, sing praise to the Lord of Lords above, sing to the heavens, our God is love. And when I look to God for the answers, well, I find the answer is God looking to me. So look to the heavens, look to the Lord of Lords above, look to the heavens, our God is love. See, we have different gifts, but the same Spirit. All the captives been set free. We have different service to the same Lord. The body's built of you and me. And when I sing to the heavens, I find the heavens singing to me. So sing praise to the heavens, sing praise to the Lord of Lords above, sing to the heavens, our God is love. So sing praise to the heavens, sing praise to the Lord of Lords above, sing to the heavens, our God is love.
That was a great song to hear, all of it. Can you define or describe your style of music?
Well, you know, I think I'm just a culmination of everything that I've ever been exposed to, really. So it's kind of hard for me to narrow it down. I was raised on classic country, western swing, and always loved any of the singer-songwriters. And all the great singers. Not that I would necessarily compare myself directly with anybody of that stature, but yeah, all those things really just in a mixing pot. So.
So I've been hearing your music, and it's more folky, country, all of that. Are you planning on exploring any other genre music, or are you thinking about just keep doing the?
Oh, well, on my live shows, I played such a wide variety of songs, and really, the point of those shows is I want it to kind of be a music appreciation kind of class thing. I want people to hear a song and maybe a song that they forgot that they loved, and then I maybe reintroduce something to them. But yeah.
Yeah. It's always great to get people more into other music. It's really great. I wanted to get a little bit into your hobbies. Like, do you think there's other things you like to do to help your music career?
Yeah. Well, I have a electrical engineering degree. I did that for quite a while and loved that. So I'm always do electronics, and now whether it be work in a studio or to record stuff that I release or other people release, but also build amps with my brother. And we repair vintage equipment as well, so that's a lot of fun.
I always respect anyone who has an engineering degree.
Yeah.
Like anyone, like that means they're top notch with their brain. Like I always respect them. And you do country music.
Yeah.
You sound like the perfect guy, man.
Thank you.
Is your music gonna be like a career for you now, or is it gonna be a side gig? What's gonna be next for you?
I've been doing this full time for a while now, and so I've got a booking agency. It's called KDK Agency, and they've been great. So I've really spread out, the area that I cover, and so this is what I'm doing. So,
That's really great. Tell me about your songwriting process. What comes first, music or lyrics?
Well, now that just depends. A lot of times, I'd say maybe the bulk of the time, I end up, jotting things down in a notebook, and then I may fill a notebook and then start another notebook, with either song titles or maybe a verse or chorus or sometimes a whole song. But then I'll circle back around when I decide, here's the project I want to fulfill, and then I'll run through those notebooks and see if I can, finish the songs up and throw them together.
Yeah.
So
that's
a lot of times it's lyrics first.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get a banger of a little.
Sometimes you just play your
riff,
guitar just randomly, like, oh my gosh, this is a hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Our next song is Bottles These Emotions. What can you tell me about this song?
Well, that's a song about being positive. Everybody has bad days, I suppose, and then the idea is if you can flip that day around and intentionally have a good day, that's would be the best thing to do. So yeah.
Yeah, it's sometimes you sometimes get good days, sometimes you get what happened day.
Yeah.
Basically, you
That's
go
right.
back, you to bed, you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
So that's really great to hear. Here's Bottle These Emotions by Brad Hemphill.
If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day, then no matter time or place, I could always feel this way. If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day, feeling like $1,000,000 what a day to live, and I'm having just the best of luck. Got no clouds above. I'm wanting the world to know just the way I feel, and I'm loving every moment. It's too good to be real. If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day, then no matter time or place, I could always feel this way. If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day, wanna sell it in a candy store for $1.50 on a rack right beside the door, so that everyone can have the great day I've been having. And everyone would say, if I could bottle these emotions, I'd save them for a rainy day. Bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day. No matter time or place, I could always feel this way. If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day. If I could bottle these emotions and save them for a rainy day.
That was a fantastic song we heard.
Thank you.
So my question is, where are you performing next? Do you like performing live? And is there any concerts you're going to be doing anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm playing a lot these days, so the best way to find that out would be to search for Brad Hemphill Music on all the platforms, you know, but that'll show a list of events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely, like, on this video, we'll definitely put it in the description and everything to help people out.
Okay, great.
Hopefully you say yes to this question because we just did a couple minutes ago. Do you enjoy recording? Please say yes.
Yes, yes, I do. I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. What do you enjoy about singing and performing in general?
Yeah, you know, I really do prefer live shows. I think it's, you know, when you can bring a crowd to emotion in a live setting, it really is rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Where can people find your music if they ever want to listen to more that they heard today?
Yeah. It's on all the platforms, the Spotify and Amazon, and, you know, just ask your smart speaker. And also YouTube and like I said, Facebook and everything else, all the things.
Here's 16 Tons, a cover that Brad Hemphill did.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. I said a poor man is made of muscle and blood, and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper dead. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you hear me coming, you better step on aside. A lot of men didn't, but a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, bet the left one will. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper dead. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, bless my soul, you load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when it was drizzling rain, fighting and trouble within my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion, and no high-tone woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
It seems like you have everything figured out. Our last song of the night is going to be Gypsy, which was originated by the Ink Spots. It's a song from the 1946. Tell me why you wanted to cover this song.
Well, it's just one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs, and you know, that's like I said, to make things more like a music appreciation kind of thing. I just want to bring up songs that I think are great songs, well written, and that's definitely right up there on the list for me. So
Yeah, it's. I love the Ink Spots. They're like one of my favorite bands. Did you know on the baseball field they actually played here? Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that either. I was cleaning the place a little bit, and I just saw like a picture or
Wow.
frame of them. Yeah, it was.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Well,
Neat.
Brad, thank you so much for coming to the show. That wraps up this Behind the Band. Until next time, I am Isaac Plum. We leave you with Brad Hemphill and cover of The Gypsy.
In a quaint caravan, there's a lady they call the Gypsy. She can look in the future, drive away all of your fears. Yes, everything will come right if you only believe the Gypsy. She could tell at a glance that my heart was so full of tears. She looked at my hand and told me that my lover was always true. And yet in my heart I knew, dear, somebody else was kissing you. But I'll go there again, because I want to believe the Gypsy, that my lover is true and will come back to me someday. Yes, everything will come right if you only believe the Gypsy. She could tell at a glance that my heart was so full of tears. She looked at my hand and told me that my love was always true. And yet in my heart I knew, dear, somebody else was kissing you. But I'll go there again, 'cause I want to believe the gypsy, that my lover is true and will come back to me someday.